As a photographer who loves taking pictures of nature and detail, this is a must. Finally can get up close and personal with nature. Amazing. I love this lens. From portraits to using the macro for its namesake and taking pictures of tiny things, it's always a part of my kit. I hardly ever write reviews, but I felt that I really needed to write a quick note about how amazing this macro lens is. I used to be a Nikon gal until I sold my D300 for the Canon 7D. I also gave up my beloved 105mm Nikkor macro lens at that time, with much trepidation. Would I ever find a lens as sharp with as good IQ? Well, I have no more fears. The 100mm as macro fits that bill and more. It is simply amazing. I have the 24-70mm and 70-200mm lenses, and this macro blows both lenses out of the water as far as IQ and sharpness. I cannot describe the beauty of the colors of my macro flowers. I posted a couple pics with this review. It is also a sharper lens than my 70-200L as f/4, which I think is a superb lens on its own. The bokeh with this lens is also smoother than the 70-200. Again, a pleasant surprise since I also love that lens. I cannot ever imagine anyone being disappointed with this macro. Just buy it with a credit card that gives you cashback or miles because the price tag is steep. I got this lens for Christmas. I've been wanting a macro to play around with, and this looked like it would give not only great macro shots but decent portrait work, too. The focusing takes a little getting used to, and I wish the body was a little sturdier, heftier, seems all plastic. But so far I am happy with the photos I've gotten from it. Absolutely love this lens. So fun. I read almost all the rave reviews about this lens here on Amazon and other sites like B&H, DP Review, PhotoZone, etc., so I was prepared for good performance. But when I finally got the lens and put it to use, I didn't get just good performance, I got superb performance. In other words, even though I had high expectations, even they were exceeded, happy dance winking face. I am aware that is can't possibly compensate for longitudinal, in, out, movement, since that's not a problem of image shift but of focus. So I was prepared for so-so handheld performance. But almost all the butterfly photos I took, 2 of them are in the customer images. Both are handheld f/2. 8 and 1/80s, which are not very forgiving for DOF or motion, were good enough to keep. As others have well covered, the color, sharpness, bokeh, etc. are all top-notch. This is only my second L lens and it's by far my most expensive. But IMHO, it's well worth it, not just because of its fantastic quality, but also because these lenses don't really seem to lose their value. Click link in description for more reviews.